Danny, a disappointing result today. We didn't have enough to match them.
Yeah, I think we had a lot of the ball, a lot of possession, but we didn't really cause them enough problems, particularly once we worked the ball to the final third. Just lacked a little bit of ideas at times. Perhaps the delivery and the quality just wasn't quite there today. And the goals were quite soft, certainly avoidable, so they're disappointing. And we've come up against sides in and around the playoffs, and it's important that you obviously take points off them. We weren't able to do that today, and we've got 6 huge games to cement our place of where we want to be, and we have to first of all put in a performance worthy of taking something from the game on Saturday. Hopefully that'll be enough for a win.
They were quite a well-organised team, weren't they? Plus as well, they hadn't played in midweek while we'd been to and from Banbury.
Yeah, those things can have an effect. You think the travelling, your 3 away games in the space of a week can have an effect. Like you mentioned before, they're organised. They play in the shape that they've played in for the majority of the season. We just altered a little bit to try and match them up and try and stop their threats, which I think we did for large parts of it. Tommy's not had many saves to make. Albeit is certain moments in games that can decide games in both boxes, and ultimately that's where we came up short today.
And we managed to rally the last few minutes there. Jake Lawler got one in. Just a pity we didn't have another 10 minutes on top of the stoppage time.
Yeah, they dropped a little bit deep. That's natural. I think at that stage of the game at 2-0. Yeah, it's great to have one. So you never know. We had a couple of scrambles around the box. At 2-1, you never know what could have happened. But I think on the balance of the game, and the territory that we had, we should be doing more with the ball. We should be causing them more problems, and it shouldn't really, have got to that in an ideal situation. But it did. We can't dwell on it too long. It's a big Easter weekend, and we need to have some kind of result. Whether it's a pretty one or whether it's a dogged, gritty one. We need one either way.
We just need a goal to go in off somebody's backside, don't we, to win a match? That's what it's down to now.
Yeah, like I said, you need a performance, to pull out of the bag, to give us that, platform to try and get a result. And it has to, start sooner rather than later. And we're still in a good position. I'm not sure of results today, but if you ask the majority of of the players, the fans as well, a genuine chance of being in the playoffs with 6 games to go. I think everyone would have taken that.